You spoke about having the largest political action committee of any local union. Are you ruling out making any kind of independent expenditures in the mayor's race?
Let me answer it this way. We will do what is necessary to make sure that people understand the difference in who should be mayor of New York City. Whether we've made that decision, we haven't developed strategy, but we are willing to do what is necessary and proper to make sure that Mayor DeBlasio is the next mayor of New York.
Sir, hello. Sir, recently been in the newspaper, a company have a tour, a ghetto tour in the Bronx.
Yes.
I would like to see what 1199 stand on that, or the future mayor and the councilman, their reaction to that.
Well, I won't speak for the mayor. I'll speak for 1199 and a resident of the Bronx. I'm a resident of the Bronx. So I am deeply offended that the place that my grandchildren, the place that my grandchild and the place that my children are grown up and have grown up in is being example as people, because when you do a ghetto tour, what you're doing is dehumanizing the residents that live in that area. You're saying that they are below the normal, and it is not an economic statement that you're making, it's a humanity statement that you're making that insults all working people. So I myself am offended by it. I am a proud resident of the Bronx, New York, and I think that they ought to be ashamed of themselves for making money on such a tour that is scandalous, because the Bronx is full, like many of the other boroughs, full of hard-working people that are doing the best they can.
Let me just say, it's very simple. It's disgusting. You know, you talk about what's happening in the city right now, and I have often said we are living a tale of two cities. We have disparities in this city that are absolutely unacceptable and need to change. Well, this could be the poster child moment for that. That some people are profiting by holding a tour where they purport to show people, folks who are struggling. It's sick. It needs to end right now. And George is exactly right. People not only are working hard every day in the Bronx to support their families, good law-abiding people. A lot of those good law-abiding people stuck by the Bronx in some very tough years and refused to give up. And what they deserve is praise and appreciation, not to be put down in this manner. So this company needs to cease and desist right now.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What do you hope the DeBlasio administration will do for healthcare workers here in New York City?
Well, we have the Affordable Care Act. That is one thing, and that is going to be changing. The Affordable Care Act is going to be changing healthcare as we know it in New York and all around the country to the better. We are very proud of the fact that we worked very hard to get Affordable Care Act. But we also know that city hospitals, municipal hospitals have been in trouble. That basically they serve within the community and they provide health care for residents of New York City that cannot afford health care. People in New York City that can't go to the doctor, and that's why I first started with the Affordable Care Act, because I'm believing that will help them to get to that point. But people whose first visit to the hospital is too often in the emergency room. As a result of that,